Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is HackWars 10. Jesus, I never thought we would reach number 10 in the HackWars series, but well, here we are. Look, meet Mr. David. This is the dude that we met. We met him a couple of days ago actually. I was a little busy so I couldn't make a video about him. But everything happened so fast. We met David and then we met three more guys that you will see in this video. David here is one of the obvious ones. He's one of three obvious guys, and there's one guy who is really cleverly tried to hide what he truly is. Of course, he failed because I was bored, so I recorded him. I mean, my squad wasn't around, so I I was spectating some matches, just for fun really. I was bored. And this actually happened when me and my squad were here, and this dude joined and started just killing everything. It was just annoying. Anyway, in this Hack Wars we bring you, I think, 4 hackers. It's amazing. When I edit these videos, I never bothered to remember these guys' names. I only read it here when the footage is while the footage is running. Anyway, Dave here is one blatant hacker. You should report him right now. He's very annoying. I don't know, he just came around in half of the match and started to destroy everything that moves. Now, this is the footage before before that one you saw. I was busy. I was setting up this camera to record my screen for the stream, and then hackers came in and ruined that too. So I focused on this one. I don't think I don't have to tell you. I mean, just report the guy. That's all you really have to do. The more you report these guys, the more likely they will be banned. So the more reports, the better for us. All right. So I'll just let you watch a little bit of David here, since I have quite the footage on this guy, and I noticed that when I have longer footage on these hackers, DICE bans them much faster. So when video evidence is too short, it takes longer for DICE to ban these guys. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's like a precaution or whatever. But the point is, this guy really does deserve a ban. He was also hacking in the game earlier. It's just that he was much more low key. He was not so easy to spot. It was a bigger map, so his hack was still there, but he could hide it a bit more successfully. For some reason on this map, he didn't even want to hide anything. He just went on and he destroyed everything that moved. So like I said, I'm not sure why, but these small maps seem to be what hackers like. This Metro map, the Al Marj map, all these small maps are something that people like for whatever reason. I believe they do this to get a higher score faster, because when you're playing on these small maps with 64 people, you can just have a lot of XP points, and you can just up your level much faster than usual. This is why hackers prefer these small maps. But this is also their downfall, because on these small maps, it's so much easier to identify hackers. Not always. Sometimes there are truly legit people who can make like 60-70 kills with no problem with their shotguns or whatnot. But it's much easier to identify players like David here, who are just here to annoy others and kill everything that moves. But believe it or not, David is not the worst guy in here. We still have 2 guys more that we caught on Fiel, and they were actually in the same lobby, in the same team. And I don't know how. I don't think they were in on it together. They just sort of joined and decided to destroy all of us on Fiel. Everyone was complaining, just like everyone was complaining here with Mr. David. Alright, let's check out these 2 guys that were on Fiel. So the first guy is Mr. Snipes. You're going to see this I went back and forth between Mr. Snipes and this other guy, some duck or something. You'll see the name later. I forgot it. Anyway, Mr. Snipes joined in. I don't know how. Maybe he just saw us or something, but whatever. Anyway, Mr. Snipes killed the whole server, but he wasn't even the worst of it. There was also another dude in here, Mr. Duck, and he's also hacking. He wasn't as blatant as Mr. Snipes, but he was, you know, in the, I would say in the same class, you know, not the, he wasn't worse, but look at this. Mr. Dudo is also, he wasn't holding back, he was also, you know, killing it, so to speak. And yeah, these two guys are mostly the same class. It's just that Dudo is not as experienced, it seems. By the looks of things, Mr. Snipes here played the game a bit longer, but just a bit longer, you know, because he's still using this brain gun, which is the gun they give you when the game starts. But you know, basically they give you key 7 and you can unlock this weapon very fast. And Mr. Dudo likes this thing for whatever reason. Not to mention Mr. Snipes. Look at this. He doesn't have to see the player. These guys actually prefer it if they don't never see the player. They just shoot wherever the player is and they get a kill before the guy ever sees them. They are such cowards that they don't even want to face the player they are killing. You know, it doesn't matter to them. It's a sad thing, but what can you do? The only thing we can do is to report them, so make sure you do. If you don't know how to report the guys that you see in these videos, I have a video actually for everyone, so you can learn how to report people that you see in videos. People that you don't have to play against or play with in the battlefield. You don't even have to meet them. You can simply report them, and that's it, you know. Alright, this is the last guy, the guy who is trying to hide it, Mr. Daniel. Daniel is a guy that I met quite completely by accident. I was trying to get into this lobby with my friend, however the lobby was full, so you know, I was just bored and I wanted to spectate the match, and my friend was killed in a very strange fashion. I mean, not really odd, it's just that the player was very fast, and it's something that you don't see often for a level 30 player. And it looks like I was right. Look at this. He just spawned here and killed this guy with no remorse, without knowing he was there. And look at this. Look how he kills these two snipers on the roof. Yeah, he doesn't care. There's more content here though, because this dude was legit trying to hide it. I spectated him for 3 matches. In those 3 matches, nobody said a word. Nobody even accused Daniel out of anything. And I didn't want to break that silence, so I just looked at him. Look at this, how he kills through smoke. I just wanted to see exactly, will anyone complain? Will anyone say anything at the end of the match? And it appears nobody said a word. You know, in the 3 matches that I watched him, it was the match before this, then it was this one. Look how he kills the guy. And then you'll see a couple of clips on him on Devastation after this map. Anyway, in those 3 matches, nothing. Nobody said a word. I was truly amazed by the, you know, the level of, yeah, I would say the level of acting that you can see in this player. Because right now you're seeing what I edited. What you don't seeing is the annoying part when he just goes around the map, prones and camps for the most part, and then he somehow just decides to, you know, get up and kill a couple of guys, and then he just go back to his sitting spot and does nothing for the rest of the match. That's why people don't catch him, because for the most part he's not even moving. But when he does things like that. You probably saw earlier how he shot the tank through smoke without ever seeing him. You're going to see here how he killed the guy by barely seeing him. Look at this. Unbelievable. And like I said, nobody said a word. So here we are. And this guy should be banned. So make sure you report all of these 4 hackers. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I will see you all in the next video. We have the new ABBA video coming out soon as YouTube decides to convert it back to 4K resolution. And until then, we have a hard task of just reporting these guys, making sure they are banned, after which, you know, thankfully we can rest assured that these guys will be banned. Like I said, Daniel is good in hiding, but just not good enough. So that's all I can show you for today. Thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next video. Hopefully something a bit better than this one. Thank you all. Click that subscribe button, boys, and see you in the next video.